Here is what they don't tell you about Batman's no-kill rule. It doesn't save innocent lives. It only ensures that the monsters survive to kill again. And in one brutal night, Jason Todd proved that the only cure for a cancer like the Joker is to cut it out. We all know the story of how the Robin died, but the story of how he returned is far more terrifying. This isn't a story about a hero saving the day. This is a forensic analysis of the moment Jason Todd took the symbol of his own murder, a crowbar, and used it to dismantle the Joker's body, bone by shattered bone. We are going deep into the Under the Red Hood timeline to understand why this specific beatdown isn't just violence, it's a psychological execution. By the end of this video, you will understand why the scariest thing in Gotham isn't the villain, it's the hero who stops holding back. To understand the brutality we are about to witness, we must first analyze the scar tissue. This entire event is a mirror. Years ago, in the A Death in the Family arc, the Joker trapped Jason Todd in a warehouse in Ethiopia. He didn't just kill him, he broke him. The choice of weapon was specific, a crowbar. It's a tool meant for leverage, for prying things open. The Joker used it to pry open Jason's defenses and destroy his faith in Batman. Every blow was a message: your father isn't coming, you are alone. When the warehouse exploded, it didn't just kill a sidekick, it created a ghost that would haunt Gotham for decades. When Jason returned, resurrected by the cosmic anomaly of the Lazarus Pit, he wasn't the same. The pit restores the body, but it fractures the mind. It strips away inhibition. Jason came back with all the training of Batman, but without the morality of Bruce Wayne. He looked at Gotham and saw a failure. He saw that the Joker was still alive, still laughing, still hurting people. To Jason, this was the ultimate betrayal. He realized that his death meant nothing. He was just a statistic. So he became the Red Hood. He took the Joker's old alias, wearing it like a trophy. He took control of the criminal underworld, not to end crime, but to manage it. But all of that, the drug trade, the gang wars, it was all just a prelude. It was all a way to get the Joker's attention. Jason's goal wasn't assassination. If he wanted the Joker dead, he would have done it from the shadows. Jason wanted a confrontation. He wanted to put the Batman on trial. He kidnaps the Joker from Arkham Asylum. He takes him to a derelict apartment in Crime Alley. The symbolism is suffocating. This is the place where Batman was born, and now it's the place where he intends for him to die, metaphorically speaking. Jason ties the Joker to a chair, and then he produces the instrument of judgment, a crowbar. The moment the Joker sees it, the dynamic shifts. Usually the Joker is the agent of chaos, but here he is bound. He is the audience, and Jason is the director. Jason throws the crowbar onto the floor. Clang. The sound echoes off the rotting walls. It is a sound that is played on a loop in Jason's nightmares for years. But here's the problem. The Joker isn't afraid. He looks at the Red Hood, he looks at the crowbar, and he smiles. He asks if this is a party. He treats his own execution like a stand-up comedy routine. This is the challenge Jason faces. How do you punish a man who sees pain as a joke? How do you break a monster who is already shattered inside? Jason picks up the crowbar. The beatdown that follows is cold, calculated, and terrifyingly precise. He doesn't swing wildly. He swings with the efficiency of a surgeon. The first blow cracks the Joker's jaw. The second breaks his collarbone. Jason is mirroring the injuries he received in Ethiopia. He is returning the trauma to its sender, blow by blow. "Tell me," Jason screams, his voice distorted by the helmet. "Does it hurt?" He strikes the legs. Crack. He wants the Joker to feel helplessness. He wants him to feel the fear of a child who knows no one is coming to save him. But the Joker just laughs. Through a mouthful of blood and broken teeth, he cackles.
"You really are his boy, aren't you?" he wheezes. This is the horror of the scene. Jason realizes that physical pain means nothing to the Joker. In fact, the Joker is enjoying it. To him, this beatdown proves that he won. He took the Batman's greatest success, a Robin, and turned him into a vengeful murderer. The Joker's body is broken, his bones are pulverized, but his victory is absolute. And then the Dark Knight arrives. Batman crashes through the window, bringing the storm with him. He sees the carnage. He sees the Joker, a bloody heap on the floor, and he sees his son standing over him, weapon in hand. The physical fight is over. The philosophical war begins. This is the climax. Jason drops the crowbar and pulls a gun. He drags the broken Joker up by his purple suit and holds the barrel to his temple. Jason rips off his helmet. Underneath, he isn't a monster. He's crying, he's sweating, he looks like a lost boy. He screams at Batman, delivering the most iconic lines in their history. "I'm not talking about killing Penguin or Scarecrow or Dent. I'm talking about him, just him." He pleads with Bruce, I thought I'd be the last person you'd let him hurt. If he had taken you from this world, I would have hunted him down and put a bullet in his head. Why couldn't you do that for me?" Batman's response is tragic. "It's not that simple. If I do that, if I allow myself to go down into that place, I'll never come back." Batman admits that he wants to kill the Joker. He dreams about it, but he knows that if he starts, he will never stop. He protects the Joker not out of love, but to protect his own soul from the abyss. Jason forces the choice. He tosses a gun to Batman. "You have to kill me," he sobs, "because if you don't, I'm going to kill him right now. It's him or me, Bruce. Decide." The tension breaks. Jason counts down. 3, 2, 1. Batman acts. He doesn't shoot the Joker. He throws a batarang, jamming Jason's gun. The gun explodes in Jason's hand. Batman chose the code over his son. Jason triggers the explosives. The room is consumed by fire. Batman survives, dragging the Joker's broken body to safety, but Jason vanishes. This moment proved that the Joker was right. The Batman's code is a shackle. Jason Todd broke every bone in the Joker's body, but he couldn't break the cycle of violence. The Joker healed, he escaped, he killed again. And every drop of blood spilled after this night is a stain on Batman's cape. Red Hood became the anti-hero Gotham needed, a constant reminder of Batman's greatest failure. He showed us that sometimes mercy is just a pretty word for weakness. If you think Batman should have pulled the trigger, watch this next video where we explore the timeline where he actually does kill the Joker.